a college graduate earns so much more than a high school graduate or a person who has 2 years of college. The lifetime earnings are just tremendously different. The fact that when there's a recession, those that just graduate from high school, those jobs are lost first. And then, in fact, in the latest recession, those who had a college degree had a gain in jobs during the recession. And then in the post-recession area, the jobs market just went way up. Whereas the high school graduates, not only did they lose about 5 million jobs, they're continuing to lose even in the recovery. And so there's a big difference. If you're talking about building wealth, particularly intergenerational wealth, you know, you got to, the college graduation is really about the only way. I mean, there are exceptions, but those are very, very rare in terms of people that are able to build wealth without an education.
These young kids, they're entrepreneurial much more than, you know, our generation. And, you know, George Ross is here from Central Michigan, so I'm sure he'll tell you the same thing. We have all kinds of programs catering toward these entrepreneurial kids that we never had when I went to college, because that's just the way they're wired. They're wired in that way to, you know, think in terms of doing something for themselves, taking risk in the same way that we, you know, we just were adverse to doing.
Do you believe that's the bulk of them, though?
I think that's a
I'm not sure that I believe it's
What is
the
the
bulk
largest declared major among blacks in this country today? What is the largest declared major among black students? UNCF, public, private colleges. What do you think it is? Communication.
Communication.
Communication. I didn't stutter. Communication. You want to have a real meeting? You want to just BS all night?
Yeah.
It's communication. And I think Doc is correct. We do see a surge of entrepreneurial thinking, but if your behavior still goes for the bling bling and the immediate gratification, I don't know many entrepreneurs that that get what they want before they're able to get what they need. And I'm the dumbest guy on this panel. I'm not a lawyer, I'm a social worker. And yet, I think, by God's grace in this community, I was successful as a business person because there's something in me that says, I gotta have it, I'm hungry.
When I deal with colleagues of color like myself across the country, across the world, those who are, I guess you consider more successful, have been educated, had a skill set that helped them progress through their careers. And the gap just didn't start. This is generational. And we have to build on it with our youth today to get them through school and through higher education, frankly, so they can have the opportunities. This isn't built overnight. It's a longer-term process. It takes planning, it takes diligence. So hopefully some of that can be instilled or reinforced tonight.